In this lesson, we'll learn how to access the internet data with the help of the URL lib package that could be found in the standard Python library. And the website we're going to be using for our exercise called http://bin.org, which is a simple HTTP request and response service. So we can use this website to send and retrieve data. So here I've already imported the request class from URL lib, and also I've specified a URL which we'll use to retrieve some sample data. So to create a request and retrieve some data that could be found at this address, first of all, we need to open this URL with the help of the URL open method from the URL lib request. That will naturally accept the URL we want to open. So now that we've opened this URL and saved it to res, we now can get access to a variety of methods via this res. For example, we can access the status of this request via the status method. So here I'll write a simple print statement that will contain an F string with the following information. We say status, and here we'll interpolate what we will print out. So this is res.status, and this will be the status of our request. And let's run our code. And of course, in terms of the request status, we are aiming at the 200, which will signalize that everything is okay, which is true in this case. So status is 200, meaning everything is fine. I've commented out another way how we can use the URL open with Context Manager. This is there just for your reference. Apart from status, we can use other methods to retrieve various information via this res object. For example, we can get access to the request headers and also the data. So all we need to do, we need to change the method name to getHeaders, and the other method is called read. This read method will return the XML data that could be found at this test URL, http://bin.org/xml. So let's run this code and observe the result. And as you can see, headers return tuples. So there is header name and a corresponding value, and data. As you can see, this is just some dummy test data in XML format. Of course, there are a lot more things we can do with this URL lib package.